Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Rebecca Adehill Show. Happy Monday. I hope that you are having the most magical start to your week. This week, I am bringing a really exciting conversation to you and no doubt a very important conversation. What I will be covering in today's episode, we are going to take a deep dive into decoding your money beliefs, working through my own money mindset and getting to this place of becoming one with the wealth I want to call in, becoming one with my current beliefs, and also re-establishing a new set of beliefs that will essentially propel me forward to reaching new income goals and also feeling really safe and grounded as we all grow and evolve. My money mindset and my relationship with money hasn't always been very good. Today, wealth is one of my highest values. And if we are looking at how values are created, they are often created from a space of a void. So in the past, financial abundance was very unfamiliar to me, something that I had never really experienced before. So now, because I had such lack of abundance in my life, I now value wealth and abundance. So often we look at our values, and our values, they are often created because we have experienced a level of void or lack of it in the past. My relationship with money used to be terrible. I used to feel so sick in my stomach every single time I had to speak about money. I had to pay bills, receive money, anything that had to do with money, even having conversations around it, going into the bank used to make me feel so uncomfortable. I had such an emotional relationship with money. But I knew the day I was ready to change that narrative and to change my current beliefs and what I knew to be true about money, that moment I started my own healing journey to healing my relationship with money. And since I can wholeheartedly say that I have healed beyond my wildest dreams, and I would now say that I am probably the most grounded, safe, certain person when it comes to speaking about money, dealing with money, spending money, receiving money, being in the energy of money. So the first thing that I just want to take a deep dive into is, what are your current beliefs about money? What do you know to be true about money? And I just want you to sit with that question for a moment. What do you believe to be true about money? What comes to mind for you? What are some of those words or sentences or phrases that comes to mind for you? What is the feeling you get in your body when I speak about money? Or when I ask you what you believe to be true about money. When I first start working with clients to heal their relationship with money, often they say that money is not for me, I'm not one of them, it's really hard to come by, people are not spending as much anymore, that is really out of reach for me, I need to work hard to make money, or I can never be at that level. They have a lot of limiting beliefs, but they believe to be very true about what's true for them when it comes to money. So step number one is to really acknowledge what your current beliefs are. We're not going to make them mean anything for now. I just want you to write down on a piece of paper what you believe to be true about money. Because here is the thing. Our beliefs, what we believe to be true about money, they either stem from your upbringing, experiences that you've had, education, from school, or your environment. So next to each belief that you currently have about money, whether there is good or bad or anywhere in between, I want you to ask yourself, where does this belief stem from? A belief that I held on to for a very long time is that you need to save your money. So I had this anxious feeling in my body every single time I had to spend money and every time I had to pay a bill, because I had this belief, if I want to make money, I got to save it. I got to save it. I got to save it. Now my beliefs are like opposite to that, because I understand the circulation of money, and in order for money to grow, it must be circulated. And there is so much wealth and abundance that are being circulated every second, every minute in this world. Billions and billions of dollars every second. So much money and energy are currently being circulated in the world. But I had this belief that I got to save, I got to save, I got to save, I got to save. And if I don't save, I won't be able to call in wealth. And that really stemmed from my upbringing. It stemmed from my environment. It stemmed from my education and also past experiences, like so many of that. So I started to make sense of all of my beliefs. And every time I spend, I attach that to guilt. So my nervous system and my energy was, I spent money, I felt sick in my stomach, I received money, I kind of got happy for a second, and then I got really scared. And it was an emotional roller coaster to even sit in the energy of money. So after you have acknowledged what your current beliefs are, next to that, I want you to simply write where you believe those beliefs came from. The second part to this now is simply asking yourself, how do I rather feel? How would you rather feel when it comes to spending money, receiving money, circulating money? How would you rather feel? Just get curious. What would it feel like? Let's play a game for a moment. What would it feel like to never have to worry about money ever again? What would it feel like to have an abundance of money coming into your business every single day? And every time you spend, you are rooted in gratitude. Every time you receive, you are grounded, calm, and anchored. Money is safe with you. Money is safe in and around you and your world and your field, your energy field. Sometimes as we heal our relationship with money, because healing in any area of our lives, often it's ugly, it's uncomfortable, it gives us that really uneasy feeling in our bodies. And I believe that money is energy. And in order for us to be an energetic match to the wealth that we want to call in, we must have a safe, certain, grounded energy when it comes to financial abundance and receiving. So I want you to ask yourself this: am I a safe energy to receive? Am I a safe energy to receive the abundance I want to call in? Or am I expecting my clients to go and spend all this money on me, yet I don't believe that I should do the same? Which tells me you don't believe in circulation of money. There is so many layers we can go deeper and deeper and deeper when it comes to healing our relationship with money. But the number one thing I want you to focus on is become completely neutralized to spending and receiving, and even what your current beliefs are. So what I want you to do, I want you to look at your bank account every single day. Every transaction, everything that goes out, everything that comes in, I want you to look at it and notice what emotions that come up in your body, up and down and up and down. And the stress, anxiety, fear, stress. The amount of times I've heard people say, I just don't want to stress about money anymore. I just wish I didn't have to stress about money. Financial stress is real. And if people tell you not to stress about money, you can tell them to piss off, because financial stress is probably one of the most heartbreaking struggles that I'm witnessing, that I've also experienced for myself, and not just myself, but within my clients. They've had enough. But in order for you to even be a match to the wealth that you are wanting to call in, you must be able to neutralize your own feelings and emotions when it comes to money. So what I had to do for myself, I looked at my bank account every single day, multiple times per day. And I used to feel sick and happy, sick and happy, sick and happy, worried, fear, anxiety, all of the things, until I opened up my bank account and I was completely neutral. It's that feeling of ripping the band-aid, of just looking at the thing, and you keep looking at it, you keep looking at it, you keep looking at it, you keep looking at it. Because once we become neutral with spending and receiving, we can then start to look for the evidence of what we are hoping to call in. So right now, if you believe that money is hard to come by, I want you to ask yourself this: are my current beliefs supporting me or restricting me? And for all of the ones that feels a little bit restrictive, I want you to get curious and go, can I find evidence anywhere in the world that shows me that that belief is simply not true? Because for as long you believe something to be true, your brain will continue to feed you that evidence that money is hard to come by, until you show your brain a different evidence, a different reality, a different belief. So all of your current beliefs that are not currently supporting the next level and the financial abundance that you want to call in, I want you to look for the evidence of other people, places, situations, or anywhere else where someone else have done what you are hoping to do. Let them be the evidence that you are looking for. And last but not least, if you are currently entertaining conversations with friends, family, or people around you that money is hard to come by, that it's a struggle, that it's hard to make money, you got to work hard, you got to burn out, it won't last, you will have a good month and then it will all go away. If you are currently entertaining conversations like that, that will become your reality. I recently had this conversation inside of my 1% mastermind, which is my highest elite level mastermind group. And one of my clients inside of that space, we had a one-on-one together, and she said, I opened up the voice notes inside of Telegram, and she goes, I have never felt so free hearing how these incredible numbers in terms of our financial goals were just thrown around like they are the norm, like that is the standard. 100K months, I want to make $1 million between now and end of year, and really aligning a strategy with that. She goes, everyone are just speaking about it like that is the norm. Do you want to know what my answer was? Because it is the norm. In this realm, in this environment, that is the norm. That is the norm with my clients. It is the norm with my friendship circles. It is the norm in my family now, because I simply do not entertain conversations that are anything else but that. And because I have done so much work when it comes to healing my own relationship with money, I then get to hold the people around me to a higher standard. Healing my relationship with money has absolutely changed the trajectory of my business, the wealth I'm able to call in. To me, it doesn't matter if I spend $50,000 or receive $50,000. For me, energetically, it all feels the same, because I'm trusting the circulation of money. I am trusting myself with money. I am trusting that there is an abundance of wealth to be created for all of us. An infinity of money, wealth, abundance is available to all of us if we choose to. But your mindset, your beliefs, your environment, it all matters, because your brain is the one that you have to become one with. If you are walking through the world with the assumption that money is easy to come by, that there are opportunities all around you, that there are thousands of people waiting to pay you right now, that you believe in circulation of money, you are okay with spending, you are okay with receiving, you are safe, certain, and grounded when it comes to spending and receiving and being in the energy of money. You are the perfect match to attract the wealth that you are wanting to call in. What would it be like to navigate the world with that mindset? What would it feel like for you if you knew that there was that much abundance available to you every single day. All day, every day, 24/7, 365. You have people wanting to pay you, and there is endless amounts of wealth, money, and prosperity available to you right in this moment. Helping my clients heal their relationship with money has done wonderful things when it comes to their own business and the money that they call in, the clients that they work with, the wealth that they get to create for themselves and their families. And it's incredible to witness what income they created and called in before they had done the work versus after. They are now safe with money. They are sitting in that beautiful, safe energy, and seeing what they get to call in from that energy is astonishing. Absolutely incredible to see what they are able to do for themselves, their families, their businesses and bank accounts, simply because they chose to heal their relationship with money. And because you are a beautiful, loyal listener to my podcast, I see you and I appreciate you and I'm so grateful for you. If you feel like you have a level of work that needs to be done and you are ready to say goodbye to worrying, feeling this icky, uncomfortable feeling in your body when you are dealing with money. If you want to become an energetic match and fully rewrite your beliefs when it comes to your own money mindset and what you believe to be true about money, I want you to send me a DM on Instagram with WW. Send me a DM with WW. And I am going to let you in on something very special that I have coming that will absolutely change the trajectory of your life, your business, and your bank account. I hope that you have loved today's episode. I cannot wait to see you back next week for another show.